views and opinions expressed on the show are strictly those of the host and guests and do not reflect the opinions of LAP Productions and its affiliates.
That's right. It doesn't affect the back of our fellow people or anybody else. It's just our opinions.
And that matters.
Yeah, like we give a shit. You want to take a poke at our opinions? Go for it. I double dog dare you.
Right?
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You look kind of blue today.
I'm feeling blue.
Got one hell of a blue background.
I know.
Jason, what's up with you, Bobby?
Shit, man. Another day in paradise,
Shit.
right?
Shit. I don't want no
Shit.
shit me up. That's just no fun. Y'all looking good. Look at this. Y'all feeling better? Everybody back together? One big piece?
Yeah.
I'm not as red as I was. I'm back to almost a normal color. Thank God. That wasn't fun. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't fun.
It didn't look like it.
No, it didn't look like it or sound like it.
It was probably like the worst sunburn I've ever had in my life. What's going on, Devin? But it
What's up,
wasn't
bud?
painful. It was that constant sunburn, achy shit. There's still a few spots that are raw, feeling to the touch and shit, but you know, the hell. So, but that beats the hell out of doing chemo cream twice a day for a month, spreading all over your face and head. The only thing everybody says this about it is all the pictures look like I'm bald and shit. I just need to cut this hair off and get done with it.
Did you peel it all like a sunburn or no?
No, it's just starting to get real scaly and flaky looking right now. So putting lotion on it. She's like, you need lotion on that. I'm like,
Your hair's getting ashy.
you want to rub it in? I'll talk about that with jackass. Imagine that. I got in trouble again.
No way.
Couldn't imagine that at all. I never. I'm always so sweet and quiet. Shut up, Joe.
Not a word.
How you doing this week, Jason? You doing better?
Yeah, everything's. We'll talk about something off air.
We'll talk about something off air. Oh shit! Does that mean I'm getting fired, Joe? You just got promoted.
No, it was something that happened to me today at work that kind of had me a little flustered, man. Had me a little weird, but I'm not. I just want to talk to you guys about it.
Hey, from Planet Fitness.
She's at the she's at the gym getting her walk on.
Get it.
Isn't that now? That's a dedicated wife that would actually still be at Planet Fitness and put up with our shit,
Right?
Right?
You know she got earbuds in because she don't want anyone in there to hear what we're talking about.
Nobody knows that she's even listening to us.
No one.
It's real.
I do that to the girls all the time when they call me on the FaceTime shit. You're like, hey, I want you to see this real quick to see if this is what you want. And I always, man, as soon as they turn around, I start doing the, oh yeah. You know, everybody's.
You know, maybe I'm just an old fart. I'm just not with the times. But some of this FaceTime is starting to really get on my freaking nerves. We were at a restaurant yesterday. Teresa actually went out me in public since I got my face burned up. But we were out at a restaurant, and this young lady was sitting there in a booth by herself, FaceTiming with somebody. We was on the other side of the restaurant and could hear everything that they were both saying. That just annoys the shit out of me. When people are walking around in public with their phones out like this, going, I just like. So it makes me want to kick in my redneck side, start cussing like a sailor. So I maybe look like I'm on the phone. Not my problem. You opened it up to the public, so fuck it.
Right?
What's going on, Nick?
Right.
I'm just waiting on Joe to eat some Gorilla Glue.
What?
What? It's your turn tonight.
No, Joe's not eating shit except candy in his mouth.
Is that what you kids call it these days?
Yep.
Are they sauteed in garlic butter?
So
Come on, man.
number one, I was very nauseous all night long, by the way.
After eating the snails or trying to eat them?
And so I went to work the next day, and of course, everyone thought it was just a big joke. And it got brought to my attention of, hey, did you happen to check the date on the cans? And I'm like, never even, didn't even think about it. So, because everyone I've talked to since then have said, oh, I've had them 2 times, 3 times, and they taste like whatever you cook them in. So I'm like, So I went to Walmart and I went down the aisle and I grabbed a can and I'm looking all over this can and there is no sell by date. There's no date on it at all.
It's a snail in a can.
Okay. But so I'm thinking I either A, had bad ones,
Bad ones?
You know, there's
Or-
only one way. There's only one way to figure that out, Joe.
You guys will just have to let me know what it is.
You got it. You got to do it again. You got to
No.
find one that has a sell-by date on it, so you know you're actually getting a good snail and not some used-up snail that was just packaged and sold as a great snail. I mean,
Yeah,
you've had
that's
that before. You know,
That's a hard pass on that one. If anyone else
the snail
wants to-
didn't taste like what it looked like in the picture.
Oh, that's exactly what it tasted like.
I know when you showed that picture with just the can open, I was like, how could you do that? Right. You're a brave man.
My guess is he just got a bad one. He should probably do it again. I think that's. I think that's only
and-
fair.
And the store stopped carrying them. Like, I was
Joke
like,
about
what
the
the hell?
only 2 cans left in existence.
Yep.
They were gonna
I
say
still-
something to you at the checkout, and they were like, "No, fucking let him have it."
No, nobody buys chicken. Just give them both of them. I don't care. Get them out of
Yeah.
here. We can write them off the inventory now. Somebody stole them. Yeah, that's it. So they were stolen.
Ugh.
Right?
Oh, man, I
Google the company on the side of the can that like went out of business like 8 years ago and shit.
Yeah.
They're still trying to get the last little part out of their fucking factory.
See, and someone at work brought up the point of either like a bad date type of thing, but which they didn't have a date on, or even though they're supposed to be cooked, that it maybe possibly wasn't cooked all
Enough.
the way, like all
How
the
about
way.
you cooked it though?
I cooked it for 15 minutes, man. So I don't know.
God, if you cook a steak like that, don't even bring it to me.
What?
A steak, cook it for 15 minutes? God.
Well, and the snail was cooked on really low heat for only 15 minutes. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe like I guess I'll just have to go find.
Did you flip it on its head and then flip it back to its body and then flip it on its head?
Yeah,
back
we'll
to its
season
body?
it up a little bit. Yeah.
Turn it
Right.
over so you can powder its ass.
Yep.
I really don't see it, man. You're a better man than I am. There's no way. I couldn't have done that one. I don't think. What's going on, Don?
Texture was horrible. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just going to take your word
If
on
it-
it. I don't.
If it looked like anything that picture you sent of them laying in there in the can, if it tasted anywhere close to what it looked like, I can understand why you wouldn't fucking want to eat any of it.
Yeah, it was.
It
Yeah.
looked like mushrooms in there though to me. Almost like there's black, dark mushrooms in there. I'm like, oh God, fuck.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
special.
Jamie says they're good if you cook them right.
Okay,
Sure, whatever Jamie says.
I believe you.
Jamie can eat them.
Right?
little
Have at
bastards.
it.
Yeah.
Have at it, Jamie. Right?
Whew. But you got to remember him and Creepy Tommy were the two that never made a peep about all that other shit we ate at Rose
Yeah.
Hotel that night. They took every bit of it to the face and never complained one bit. Did
Did
you
I
move
move?
slower?
No, but I was in the fetal position in bed for a little bit.
Well, that's something we got to talk about on air, pervert.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping some of them.
As little as you are, somebody just pick you up and rock you.
Right?
Put him
No
on the
more
back of the snail and send him down the street.
But yeah, you took that one like a trooper, man. I was proud of you.
Oof.
Next time you just stick with the cat food sandwich, huh?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, luckily we had nobody bring anything up in the last week or offer to purchase anything. So all of us are safe again this week, and apparently we'll be safe again next week because that's how we play this game now.
Yep.
You said that before. We said it again. If you buy it, one of us will try it. So
Yeah.
see, can we see Joe eat snail caked with cat food on in the future?
No.
Yeah, I feel a lot better, Deb. I'm doing a lot better. Back to causing shit. Imagine that. Well, I took Friday off, so 3 days off to sit around the house. And go, time to get back to work. I was not friendly Saturday and Sunday. Friday wasn't too bad, but the time I woke up Saturday morning, Saturday and Sunday, I was pretty achy and stuff. And when I'm an asshole to be around whenever I don't feel good or I'm hurt. If I get hurt, like even when I kept my finger off, all I took was Tylenol. I never took anything heavier than Tylenol off the counter but I always try to internalize it and try to control it, the pain and all this shit, and which makes me get very grumpy. And I don't want to talk. I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to be touched. I don't want nobody around me. Just leave me alone.
Right.
I'm every time, whether I'm not the man flu. I go lay down in the bed. No, I'm gonna get Teresa be like, "Let me get you a drink of water." Get like she's getting up to grab something anyway and ask me if she want to bring back a drink. I'm like, I'm hurt. I'm not crippled. I'll get my goddamn self. I get that kind of guy. So whenever I'm hurt or sick, something like that, I want everybody just stay away from me. Just leave me alone.
Right.
Work through this shit and everything will be all right. Give me a day or two. We'll be fine.
What I think is fun about that analogy is Jay's like, when I'm hurt, like we think, I sprained my ankle or, I twisted my knee. This son bitch is like, I'm hurt. Like the time I cut my finger off. I was a little upset about that, and
broke my penis.
It hurt a little bit, yeah. And I took a Tylenol once, right when I was soldering it back on over the open fire out in the front yard. It's like, what the fuck? I've never cut my fingers off. So I mean, you talk about hurt. I'm like, I broke my leg. Yeah, I broke some fingers. You're like, that one time I got hurt, chopped my fucking hand off. But I fucking molded that back on with some hot lava. And I was back to work and, playing the violin on Friday. So,
Well, the worst thing ever did is I got a little bit that one time on my arm, and I had been drinking, and I had so many stitches I thought I could do it myself. And I'm telling you right now, a regular sewing needle and thread that's in your sewing kit, your mom's sewing kit, doesn't work.
No, it does not.
It just makes the wound worse, and it takes more stitches when the doctor does it.
I actually stitched up something on my arm when I was in high school on the school bus.
See?
On a school bus going to school.
Now, the super glue I've done several times.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
What do you mean?
I cut my arm off, but I sewed it back on with some fucking needle and thread that fucking mom had in the closet, and that didn't quite work. Well, no shit.
No, it was a needle and thread out of my girlfriend's purse.
Mine was my mom's sewing kit.
Chopped my finger off. I thought, fuck, I'll throw some Elmer's glue on that bitch and fucking stick it back on there.
Oh man, I almost got the day I kept my finger off at the paper mill. I almost got arrested in the emergency room.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, I was.
That's like me going to an airport.
I was adamant.
Or Walmart, or I mean, pretty much Joe in public around people.
Anywhere outside my little blue room here,
right?
The emergency room doctor's like, well, the guy cycled the machine. My finger fell out. They put it in a little baggie. They brought it up to me at the hospital. I'm sitting in the emergency room. They hand it to me. And it's just a little Ziploc bag and shit. The doctor's like, well, I don't know if we're gonna be able to sew it back on. I'm like, okay, well, get me a jar. He's like, what? I said, get me a jar, or just give me that bag. He's like, well, we're gonna call a plastic surgeon in, but we're probably not gonna be able to save that. I said, well, then give it to me so I make sure I take it home. Like, we can't do that. So I snapped. I'm like, you son of a bitch, that's my effing finger. I'm either walking with it or wearing it, but it's going home with me. He's like, Mr. Lynch, we're not allowed to do that. If we have to dispose of it. I said, I don't give you permission to throw a shitting thing in my way. If you throw it away, I'm going to beat your ass. Next thing you know, he's just calling security, and the cop was sitting by the door, and I'm like, I don't care. Give me my goddamn finger. Me and my finger's going home. Either
Sounds
on
like-
or in my pocket.
Sounds like
"What
me
you
at the
gonna do?"
airport.
He's like, why do you want your finger for? What are you going to do? I said, I'll make it a fucking necklace if I want to. What do you care? It's my finger. I want it. You're not throwing away my finger. They sewed it back on. It works. Oops.
They said we got to sew this bitch on one way or another. Whether it works or not, we're sewing it on.
Don says we need to come back to Iowa. Find us an event.
Hell yeah.
Find us an event and an airplane ticket because the
Why,
3-day drive out there is
I'll just skip on down there. I'm only a few hours away.
right.
I like to go back there. She get that hotel room out there that's supposed to be haunted and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Haunted hotel.
I
See, I
like it.
didn't forget. I said it before she even typed it in the chat.
Now is that where she works? Is that what that was, or I don't remember.
I think so.
Okay.
But I think they're getting ready to close it up or something. I don't know.
Well,
We gotta make our move soon, man.
I was gonna say, I'm like the expert of just breaking into shit. So
Only if it's Hitler's bunker.
true.
Right.
Can't
Just
even do
all
that
black
no
out
more
like
because they got
that.
cameras everywhere, from what I've heard.
Oh, really?
That's what a couple other YouTubers told me.
Well, see, you went in there. They wanted to copy what you were doing, and they came too late.
That
You can't do it.
There was someone that went in there literally a week after I did,
Well, see, you got to be the first or second. By the time you get to the fourth or the fifth, you're
and
busted.
I just had to be like, "Oh, beat you to it, bitch!"
Nah.
Right?
Jason asking what's wrong with us. Us?
Dude, I'm in a great mood. Plus, I'm hyped up. So
I was going to ask Jason what's wrong with him. He knows that we're fucked up, and he still hangs out with us.
who's more messed up?
I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling. What can I tell you?
In fact, you're in charge. You got the title, Prez.
Yeah.
I am not in charge of anything. That's for sure.
You sure as hell ain't putting me in charge.
Why not?
Because
What do you
I'll
mean
do
there's-
stupid shit. I
I
work
work
near it.
near
My
it,
room
but
is
the-
going.
So the
No
room's
longer
not going to
exists.
exist anymore. What are they? They're going to put the room in a plastic garbage bag and take it
Oh,
to
Zach Baggins. One of the shows probably bought it so they could film another documentary in it and then they'll
tear it down. Yeah.
Yeah, just that room.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they'll scrape the paint off and they'll put the paint in a bag and they get it out of that way. All the demons go
And
with
tie it
'cause
up in
they're
a-
stuck in the paint.
In a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yep, and leave it at a Myers parking lot.
That's hysterical. You guys are killing me with that shit. Stop it!
No, I'm not talking about your family, for God's sakes.
Oh, Jezebel back here going to come out of that thing
Yeah,
and hit
she's
you in the
back.
back of the head.
She's back there getting all. She's yelling at me. Whatever.
She's going to get rowdy.
You know what? It's getting close, man. It's getting close to getting on the road soon.
Oh,
Do you know?
no.
Do you know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it is to have just a plethora of haunted objects in your basement that want to get out to see everybody, and you just can't let them out? I mean, it's. I had to come down here and mop the floor before the show because there was blood all over the floor because the walls were bleeding. It gets nuts down here.
What's with all them
Fucking
Ouija boards you
ridiculous.
got and that haunted demonic doll back there? My God.
That's what I mean. It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
There's something about her happening real soon, isn't there? Something that should be coming out. Hopefully.
But this one back here, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get to see her in action.
Oh, not that way.
Ew.
I wouldn't think about it like that,
Hey.
you pervert. I'm talking about her killing
Hey,
people.
if you build it, they will come, literally
Yeah.
and figuratively. So
No
it'll
shit.
be out there.
You know that was the exact quote from the guy that invented the vibrator.
Build it, they will come.
Oh God, he did not. Don't.
So there's Joe's fact. Thanks, Jennifer. segue right into the facts.
Don't you need the music of the intro for that one?
Nope.
Damn, that was low. Hey, Candace, how you doing? You don't want to be around us tonight. Me and Joe's getting in trouble.
No, I'm
What? Hyped up on energy drinks, ready to go. You changed your signs around back there behind you too. I see.
I did.
You keep changing shit. You're going to confuse me.
I'm changing all kinds of stuff. I took down my soundproofing stuff. I'm working on
What'd you do that
something
for?
different. I didn't like it, so I'm trying something different. I'm going to do something different with it. I'm actually working on making my own neon sign. Yeah, there's a couple other things I'm working on. So
No, Candace, I'm not doing do it.
no.
No. Jason, get that neon sign back behind him. That corporate sponsor back here, halfway.
Yeah, I want to be famous like you.
See, I just have like just a little bit of it showing, so you can't really. Well, I guess
Yeah.
the one on the back wall is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sponsored. It's not sponsored by Colt 45.
See, one change you made, Joe, is you made the room so bright. It's just this
you know what?
magnetic image.
Actually, I did that. I only did that, and I haven't changed anything because I was streaming before the show tonight. I did that because with the like on Twitch, your camera box or whatever is a lot smaller than what you see on here. So it kind of made me stand out a little bit because I've got like a bright light up here now, and so that's why.
So if Twitch made you smaller than you already are, that is a little ass head.
Hey, hell, you're doing pretty good. You're over on Twitch. You're getting sponsors and stuff, even, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Hell yes. By the way, the last 2 weeks we broadcast on LEP Productions Twitch channel.
Did you?
Yes, we're broadcasting on there right now.
Oh,
You can
shit.
find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Scary. Look at that little mug. When'd you get that?
Huh? Oh, that's what one of them sent me.
Wow.
They sent me that. They sent me like 6-7 sample flavors.
There you go. Answer that.
I will in just a second. And then the new company was like, this is an energy drink. It's like a powder. The other one, which is Swift, they're more of a trying to think of the best way, like a more of a focus type of drink. It's not as much caffeine and stuff like that, so it's not
Let's
really
give you brain power.
Yeah, like the brain power, the concentration, the focusing. I'm waiting on my package from them.
They're giving it to your fucked up ass.
Right. Yeah, I've got a pack from that coming. Probably here in the next couple weeks, see what that's like. So like if anyone listening wants to go check it out, Rogue Energy or Swift Lifestyle, you can use my code TSE_Joe. Rogue will give you 10% off, and right now Swift is giving 30% off my code.
Damn.
And hopefully soon I'm gonna have my own flavor. I just got asked about that, so
There's some jokes to be made there, but
I know, right? Well,
Look at
as long as it's extra salty, I don't care.
yeah, right.
I want it to go down like a cement mixer, and I want it salty, Joe. I want it just salty as hell.
Yeah. What was it? So Candace,
Where do
what is
I buy
Twitch?
a packet? Where do I buy a packet of Little Joe at? That's what I want.
Oh my god.
Actually, it'll come in a 40 serving tub. So there.
So a 40 serving tub should last me all year.
Yeah.
Unless you're married, he's give you a lifetime.
Right? Yeah.
Right?
So what is Twitch? Twitch. Trying to think of the best way to. It's a platform like a YouTube thing, but it's more live. A lot of gamers are on there. There are some podcasts, stuff like that. They have different categories, like just chatting is a big one for like podcasts and stuff. And then, of course, all your games and stuff. So,
It,
so
it originally
and
started
it's
as a
all
gaming
free.
platform.
And yeah, it's all free to sign up. And it's actually pretty
That's
cool.
what
I mean,
That's what I run my OnlyFans page off of. Is my Twitch
exactly.
account.
See?
Yeah.
And then Devin, no, I did not hit affiliate with Twitch yet. I'm still working on it. So
What
I
does
understand
one
not knowing
have to
what
do?
Twitch is? We're old.
do what?
Nick
What does
says, "How
one
does
have to
anyone
do to
not know
be-
what Twitch is?"
Affiliate.
for
What is
affiliate,
What does that mean?
Affiliate,
Is
you
that
gotta
just
hit.
how many viewers or how many subscribers
Yeah, you gotta
you
have.
or
You gotta have 50 followers. Yeah, 50 followers, and then you gotta stream so many days out of 30. I think it's like 7 days out of 30.
It's kind
Certain
of like going on
amount of
TikTok in your blue check.
yeah, it's
well
certain
then
amount
here
of hours.
then here's the thing we do then. Everybody that's with LEP Productions on YouTube and everybody with Skeptical Edge TV on YouTube, you guys subscribe to both those channels. Just download Twitch, go on to Twitch, hit Joe up, and let's get him 50 followers, man. So you can start getting that.
I would love it. I would love that. Actually, I've been trying to grind it out for a week now, and
I'm already following you on Twitch.
I know you are.
I'm following you.
I
I've
know.
actually even sat and watched you play games and shit. And
I
kill
know.
zombies and shit.
I was killing zombies. Yeah.
See, Nick says, if you Jay's have Twitch, I'd play Twitch with you guys. I have Twitch, and LAP has Twitch. Jay don't play games. Jay don't play
Yeah.
video games at all.
Nick, you know what? Go on there, follow me, TSE_Joe. Follow me, and I will. You know what? We'll play some games.
Don't do TikTok; it gets addictive.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on, Candace, come over and see me on TikTok.
Yeah, Jason's famous on TikTok. See, you got sponsors without being an affiliate. Okay, Joe, my buddy in my GTA RP, whatever clubs.
Yeah.
just affiliate.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. The energy drinks have nothing to do with Twitch.
Whether you're affiliate or not.
That's something completely different.
There's tons of things that's looking for ambassadors and affiliates
Yeah.
and people to help advertise it and stuff. I've seen clothing to you name it. A couple of things I've just went and sponsored, not sponsored, but I just purchased. They got a thing and join to be an ambassador for them and or help me in sales and things. And I never click on it and go check it out. The last one I clicked on, actually, I didn't click on it. I forwarded it to Jason, and that's how we ended up talking with smoothmyballs.com, and my balls still aren't smooth.
Yeah, I that product was about a 4 or 5 out of 10. That's why I really didn't pursue it too much.
Yeah.
But he's still keeping his balls smooth.
Huh? I used that smooth my balls the one time, and that's it was a scary. I don't put a whole lot of trust in said
He
equipment.
blew it
We'll
off,
put
cleaned it
that
up a little
way.
bit, regifted it.
Don't you judge me?
Ain't nothing like a used ball trimmer.
Hey.
If you clean it up well enough, you'll never know it's used.
Oh my God! Devin's not saying that's also about this conversation. He's
Oh.
talking about the getting affiliates and stuff.
Oh.
Not being an affiliate.
Thanks, Devin.
Where do you find these people then?
Actually,
they're
you know
all
what?
over, man.
They're all, yeah, they are. But actually, Rogue and Swift both, they sent me a message on Twitter, and they're like DM me
You
on
tweet
Twitter.
now too? God,
See, that's why
you
we ride his
social-
coattails.
Shit.
social networking whore.
I'm just learning. You wait till I really get going. But yeah, I mean, it's they sent me a message, hey, and I don't know what it is because I've seen stuff all over now with like Jay was saying, different clothing brands. It's like they're on this. They're
I'm
on
with you,
this.
Candace.
they're like on this mad hunt for like all these smaller streamers, YouTubers, I don't know. It probably
Well, yeah,
because
because that's where it's at, man.
it's easier
It's
money for
basically
them.
giving you a product and hoping that the people that are watching you go, oh fuck,
Yeah.
You blow up.
What's he got? What's going on?
Yeah.
So hell
Well,
yeah,
but if
it's
you blow up, they blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
and I will say, and I haven't got a chance to try the Swift yet. That'll be here in a couple weeks. But the Rogue is awesome. Like it's very good for being powder. Like you just add a scoop to 16 ounces of water. There's no chalky, powdery taste to it. Got some pretty good flavors. They got some hydrator drinks, more like Gatorade type of thing. So,
but this one will cut in right there and go. They're great, but they're only great as the second place because your number one place should be Squatch GQ. Got to throw the Squatch in there.
hell yeah.
Squatch GQ Energy, hopefully in April here at Walmart. But get yours today at the Sunoco in Woodville, Ohio. Go see Deb.
Absolutely.
Tell her we sent you out there.
I'll promote Squatch GQ till my dying breath.
Yeah.
Bodine's getting a little bit rambunctious. I think he's ready to get out. I thought he might get out this weekend, but things didn't work out. He was hiding around the house and pissing me off. He ate all my ice cream, bastard.
And see, I can still do stuff with Squatch or whatever. So I haven't signed any contracts. So it's kind of
better.
nice.
You better. We get you
I will.
We get you on hook and
I'm
ladder
just
for us
glad-
for a while yet.
I'm just glad Joe stopped, bringing back old high school things for me because you keep saying powder, and that's a lot of what they called me in high school. So. Then I go to my Twitch page, and then it's like it's fucking over for me. I can't.
I went on Twitch a few times, and I would be more into the other things, the podcast, the IRL pay channels that they got in there. I'm not too much into gaming, so me sitting there watching somebody play a game, I've not figured that out for the life of me. My son watches them every once in a while. He'll sit there for 2-3 hours watching somebody else play, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Then he explained to me that you can learn different techniques and how to do things in areas that you've never played before.
Yeah.
You can get some pointers and tips and be able to get through that scenario a little easier and quicker or whatever. And I'm like, well,
But if you don't play games, it doesn't help you at all.
well, to me that
Right.
that would take away from the whole purpose of playing a game. The last game system I had was a Nintendo. So, and like, I think it was like Teresa had Zelda or something like that. I annoyed the shit out of it because I have to find every little thing to it. I can't just, a lot of people run through and get to I got from this point to that point. I beat that screen. Well, if you didn't solve all the puzzles and all the problems and find all the hidden shit, to me, you didn't beat it.
Yeah.
You just ran through it. To beat a game for me, I have to find every single little hidden little thing I can find out about it. Then when I find all that shit, then I beat the game. Otherwise I just run and gun. Hell, what'd you do there? You got from this point to that point, but what did you really get? What did you really solve? What did you really figure out? Nothing. So everybody's like, well, you don't play fun. That's not fun. Just shoot everything. Well, I can shoot everything at the same time that I'm figuring it all out too.
Yeah.
Facebook gaming.
The only other thing I do on Twitch is go over and support the Rockstar DJ Trey on the Wicked DJs page. I'll watch him. He's on there all the time. So
Mondays and Wednesdays usually. But yeah, he's still got probably he's been on several nights now, isn't he?
yeah, they do one Monday, they'll do a Wicked Wednesday, they'll do a Throwback Thursday, they do just all kinds of different stuff. So and he puts on a hell of a show.
He does
when he's on there. So check him out too. The Rockstar DJ Trey on Wicked DJs.
Let's see. Have I looked at? You know what? I have looked into Facebook gaming. I'm not a fan of Facebook. But
Facebook's dying.
Yeah. I know a lot of the big streamers have gone over to Facebook gaming or just streaming live on YouTube. But I there's kind of pros and cons on both. I mean, Facebook gaming is easy, like it's a lot easier to get discovered and partnered with Facebook, but I think there's more of a crowd once you get going on Twitch. It's just getting going is tough. because everyone wants to play the newer games. Like I love playing Warzone, right? And that is absolutely saturated by all the big names to the medium names. So it's kind of hard to get discovered. I was on there streaming Star Wars for a couple hours earlier today, but I don't
The
know.
game.
Yeah, there's a Star Wars Battlefront game.
Well, I know there was some. I don't know whether it was on. I could which platform it was on, but I saw the big article where there was a bunch of people getting into all kinds of trouble. Where they were actually streaming the actual movies on their channel.
Oh,
Just had
yeah.
content and time going. There was a big thing about that. And Facebook's. I'm still on Facebook and I'm doing pretty good on it for what I do, but in actuality, Facebook is actually dwindling quickly with its people that's using it on the platform. They're losing people all the time because it's become so absolutely corrupt and biased, and it's what it's doing, and it's governing too many people, and it's no longer anymore about actually connecting with people. It's all about the money. So a lot of people's like, I'm out. The problem with it is there's no really good platforms to back it up. I've tried 2 or 3 of them, that MeWe and some others, and they absolutely suck.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Devin's talking about censorship on Twitch. That's a really big thing right now. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen people get banned, have their account banned because of what someone else said. But Facebook gaming is even more family friendly, so I definitely couldn't do that. So far I've been able to handle Twitch.
That's why I get in my trouble, my vocabulary.
Oh, 100. And you know what?
Can't you set it up? Can't you set it up like YouTube and stuff where it's more of an adult style?
Yeah, I mean, I have mine set up as 18 and older, but yeah, I mean, you can cuss. You can pretty much say anything until you get into like any kind of hate speech, racial, that kind of stuff, which makes sense,
Yeah, absolutely. That was something I never had to worry about, but I get reported on Facebook because I cuss too much.
Well, see, and that's why I couldn't game on Facebook, because I say some pretty bad things sometimes. But
sometimes,
yeah,
aren't we being polite tonight? I mean, I keep myself under control on this show.
I've actually been pretty good. I've been pretty good on like streaming so far. I mean, I have had a couple moments where like the guys playing with me were like, dude, that was just absolutely epic and funny as shit. I can't believe you just said that. But yeah, I like to like say stupid stuff. Like if I get killed, just to make the guy that killed me laugh, because
I've never laughed about getting killed.
when you get killed, they got like the whole, hot mic for like 5 seconds. Right. So if I was playing and I shot, killed you in a game, I'm going to hear whatever you say on your mic for like 4 seconds, something like that. So I like to say a lot of stupid shit. Like that one night someone killed me and I was like, oh, my butt plug fell out, just to like have fun. And yeah, so.
Were you really joking?
I mean, I was joking.
No, he wasn't.
No,
he leaned forward to pick shit up and bloop.
No, I was kidding because it didn't fall out.
I couldn't imagine that, Devin. I met your dad.
See, when he games and stuff, or when he does the stuff, he wears a lot of his horror masks and stuff that he makes, and
yeah, that would be
that's
cool
kind
as
of
hell.
his. But I know that he games a lot and wants to do all that. I honest to God, I don't have enough time to sit and play games for a couple hours for people.
Yeah,
Even if I had the time, I can't. They lost me with all these extra buttons and shit. And they're on the 4 or 5 here and 3 over here and 2 down there and 6 over there. And you hit 36 buttons and the guy goes, like, what?
Yeah.
36 buttons to get him to move his fucking arm. I quit.
I play like the sports game. So if there's a day where I don't have to work, I don't have to project, I got nothing else going on, I'll take, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours and play a couple games of NHL hockey, or
Yeah.
I'll play some baseball or something. But I tried to do all those other ones, and just like you say, Jay, I can't. There's so many fucking things to take the gun out to fucking reload, and I'm doing this, and he's throwing fucking grenades. I'm like, I don't understand. So, yeah, I'm.
What? Yeah.
You know, I
They
was.
tell you on the screen. They say hit A twice and see. I gotta look and see what the hell A and all this other
Oh.
shit's in. So I'm
See,
like,
I've been doing this so long. I have everything's. It's just muscle memory for me. But I just recently,
That's what they say about
'cause-
puberty for you too.
right? Yeah, my so, and it's funny because like Devin's talking about Warzone. I love playing it. I suck at it. I'm not
I
really
work in it.
good. And yeah, and I just recently, like, I was playing on PS4, and so I just recently switched over to PC. So I'm playing on a keyboard and mouse, and so I suck even worse. But
I could
getting better.
never. I've tried that. I can't.
Oh, it's
I cannot do PC gaming at all
I love it.
whatsoever.
I love it. I will never
Can't-
go back to
I-
controller unless I have to.
I PC game it. I played some PC games where you
Yeah.
try to find the hidden objects in the picture.
Right? I was going back to muscle memory, man. I'm like,
Right?
you know who you are. You know who you are.
Who's your daddy? Who's your
But
daddy?
yeah, it's
Oh, what's this?
yeah. You know what? I've been hearing a lot about that DS4 lately, and the with the recoil, like no recoil on any of the weapons, and oh yeah, there's like
How did it-
Hey, Jay, do me a favor. Take us off of this. Put Joe up so that Joe and Devin can talk about their computer gaming and shit, and we'll just listen.
There you go. How's that?
no, it's all
We'll
right.
just chime in every once in a while. Look at Joe. Center of the tension.
Yeah.
Now he's mad.
I don't
him.
need it, so
We picked him. Now he's mad.
that's all right.
We're trying to see all this shit on his shelf. That's what I.
But
Because my computer shit doesn't work, so I'm sitting down here on my little ass phone, trying to look on a screen that's this fucking big.
now
I find it
I get
find it amazing that you guys do that shit. I can't, especially on the keyboard thing, because it's arrow up, down, and then you gotta like R is rapid fire and C, and I'd be fucking doing this shit and trying to figure it
gotta
all
find where the
out.
keys are at.
Yeah.
Now-
Well, I know
now-
ASDF. I know that.
That's
shit. I
why.
can type
That's
like
why you get a mouse that's got like all the extra buttons on the side, and
Oh shit! Now they got extra buttons on mouse. God dang!
oh yeah.
Now I
Joe.
got a question right now.
that.
I gotta understand.
Hey, here's my best impression of Joe right here. You ready? So I got this mouse, okay? And if you got all these things on this mouse, it's fantastic, and you can do all this shit with a big ass mouse. Like, oh my god! Like
I
that
get
was a
little
small
quarters
vehicle,
with
Joe.
fucking buttons.
A small vehicle.
No,
like what the
I
fuck?
gotta- I gotta ask a question. You're talking about this controller, and you don't even feel the recoil. What the fuck? What do you mean recoil? It's imaginary gun shooting. How the fuck can you feel recoil?
You don't feel it. So okay. In games other than like Zelda and Mario and shit, when you shoot a gun, right, there'll be recoil, right? Certain weapons, certain types of
That's a
recoil.
real gun. These are make
Yes.
believe.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, the idea is when you're firing, Jay, you put the controller in your lap, and you
Until it
just rapid
vibrates.
fire everything, and yeah. And that's what makes the games fun.
What's
Okay.
going on,
All
John?
right. Hey, Devin, we have to stop talking about games because these two, the last time they knew anything about video games was when they had to blow into it to like get it to work.
Oh, you making fun of my Atari?
that was
Hey,
Nintendo, bitch.
Hey, Joe, I still
You
blow
do
into
the
shit to get
Atari
it to
too.
work, so don't you fucking tell me. I still blow into shit to get it to work. Good attitude.
Popeye in it.
That's right. And I will have you know, Joe, that I have a PlayStation 4. So
Whoa.
Well, on that shit,
Yeah.
what I do now is I take it out and I clean it off on my shirt and put it back in.
You had to blow on
How's
the
that?
Ataris too, man. I remember that shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, you guys
And that's the
good
funny-
blowers. That's what she said.
Right.
Candace, you don't get where we're at in life without being good blowers. That's just the way it is.
Gotta
You
have
blowers
certain
are-
skills.
That's
We'll
right.
raise you 2 blowers and a fluffer.
That's right. Oh hell.
John said, "Listen, I'm 22 and still would rather play a PlayStation 1 and 2.
Ooh.
I still have my dad's Dreamcast. Dreamcast is still late for me, man. I showed him the first game system I ever had. Remember that one that just had
The Atari?
Yeah. No,
Right?
before
Pong.
that. That started before that.
Was it Pong?
I can't remember what.
Where you just had to
Oh,
paddle
no.
with the little ball and bing, bing.
I'll tell
It
you,
was
my
actually
first
one
one
unit.
was in television. You remember in television?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah, it looked like the.
Wasn't it the one with the
It was a-
keyboard?
No,
Didn't it
this
have
had
like
no
yeah,
a
and you-
keyboard?
It had two things. Almost they looked like phones, like cell phones with like a dial on the bottom of it. And then
Okay,
they had
yeah.
numbers 1 through 9. And then for each game that you played, you slid that plastic thing in, and then it would tell you 1 was run, 2 was pass, 3 was whatever.
Oh wow.
And then you had the dial on the bottom of it, and that's how you move the guy around. And it was like a big, it almost looked like a big keyboard with the 2 things coming out
Okay.
of it that looked like phones. Yeah, that's what my had Atari and then television and then on from there. I've always had a gaming system and I enjoy it. There's no way that people would want to sit around and watch me play it, or I'm just not. I don't
Yeah.
have the time. I do that shit. To me, what you're doing, and I know you're having a good time with it, but to me, that would be more of like almost like a second job. And I just want to fucking sit by myself and play some dumb shit for a minute. And
There's mine.
Wow.
1976 vintage Coleco Telstar.
well, at least I
Hey,
was
dude.
born then.
Just had 2 little knobs on it, man. And all you could do is move your stick up and down. You had tennis, doubles tennis, and handball. Just a little square ball bouncing across the screen back and forth. That was it.
And that was you played that in '76?
That was 1976 vintage.
I was 2. All right.
I was
Yeah, he got
I
it.
was,
He got it for his
I was
21st
8.
birthday,
Yeah, right.
I was 8.
It was a graduation present.
right? From college.
So I didn't graduate college. I dropped out.
Oh, and Nick, yes, I do have a Steam account, but all right.
What the hell is a
Whoa.
Steam account?
It's
Now we're getting
More-
getting into some other shit. Now
That's
we're
more
gonna be in
games.
Pornhub next.
Yeah,
We're gonna be in
more
Pornhub
games.
next.
You can play all those through PC through emulators. Dad, there's
Regulators.
80-year-old people that do it. 80-year-old
That-
people do it, Dad. Why can't you?
That's why
Sounds
at
good, Nick.
the that's why there's a shitload of STDs and everything at all them places with the 80-year-olds because they all
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, there's actually there's a lady. She's a grandma. She's probably I'm gonna say probably in her 60s that she plays the Warzone game, and dude, she's a beast. Like she's sniping people. It's unreal. She's good. She's really good.
What does she
Damn.
wear?
Nothing.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing, Grandma?
Huh? She's 60. She can't be that damn old. My God.
She's 60 something. Yeah, but she's
You gonna
good.
take that, Jay?
No. He can have her.
Yeah.
I sent you a link to my first gaming system. God,
Wow.
that's just sad.
Yep.
I did find one of my grandpa had one down here that I found, and that was the old football, the old electric football where you
Little
plug
handheld
it in and
games.
the whole thing fucking No, the whole thing.
Oh, the
fucking
one that
you
vibrated.
and you get the guys and the move back.
It does work.
Yes.
Oh God,
crap.
we got something going now.
Yep.
Yes. What if you Jays were to make a video game in which the controller is a poop knife?
It'd probably be a shitty game.
would
You
be.
beat me to it.
Definitely be a shitty game.
Yeah.
A lot of ass wiping.
hmm
Can we make it spin like a hippopotamus tail?
Yep.
Just splatter it everywhere.
And that
You
shit
just move it.
everywhere.
You just move it back and forth and
Oh shit! No pun intended. Damn, I learned so much about gaming tonight. You know what? I was actually going to talk about that preacher down in Tennessee too. You guys get me off topic on that one. The one that found the 6 witches in his church.
on the what?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Please,
there's a preacher
enlighten
down in
us.
Tennessee that went off on one of his evangelistical things at his church. He's got some controversy before about the vaccines and Trump and all this other shit, but he went crazy on his congregation talking about how he knows that they have got 6 witches in the church, and he's got the names, first names and last names of these witches,
Mm.
and there's 3 of them in the church right now. And if they even open their mouth, he'll call them out. Just before that, he did that just a few days before 6 women filed charges against him for sexual misconduct.
Oh.
Is he the same one that was doing the whole? Some of the people in the congregation need to get their haircuts because they're walking around in my church with different haircuts and everything
I think
else.
so.
And you can't be. Yeah,
Yeah, he's also the one that
I know of him.
Wow.
he's also the one that was having an affair with his assistant in the church, and then left his wife for it, and ended up divorcing his wife over the affair. His wife divorced him, and he married the assistant. And now he's got these 6 women coming forward with sexual allegations
Wow.
against him. But just before that, he had he consorted with a demon. A demon had told him the names of the witches in his church. Not
Yeah.
God or an angel. He consorted with a demon.
Well, you know, demons aren't going to lie. They're going to
No.
come right out. and tell
Well,
you.
yeah.
They're going to
Yeah.
go tell a
Yeah.
preacher about the witches in his church.
They have to be truthful.
Right.
But I was going to make fun of that tonight. And since we didn't get to make fun of that, I guess we won't have to get in trouble and get a big fine.
Probably had to go outside though. We probably couldn't bring him in the church. Probably
I
had to
don't know
go
where he
outside
met
and
him
meet him
at.
on the.
He consorted with demons, though, to get the name of the witches that are in his church. And today, or 2 days later, he backpedaled and said that they weren't all women. 2 of the witches were men.
He's watched one too many episodes of Supernatural. That's what the
Yeah.
fuck happened.
Put some salt.
That's right. Go to the crossroads. God damn it. Open that third eye and go to the crossroads. Bitch.
So that was going to be my whole puns and jokes tonight. But we got on the gaming thing, which I'm much more educated, and I will go try out Twitch a little bit more. I even download the app on my phone so I could sneak in and watch it in my.
There's a lot of cool things you can watch on there, so it's not all.
There
gaming.
is. I know. Like I said, I was checking out the IRL or the in real life channel there, and where they was doing videos, and I think it's changed now to podcasts and things like that. They changed it since then. It's been a while since I've been on there. We were broadcasting on there for a while, about a year ago, and we quit for a while because we started getting a bunch of spam stuff through there, and I didn't know how to set up the app to block it and all this other shit. And so, but things have changed. StreamYard's changed with their connection with it. So is Twitch, and actually YouTube. We had a spammer on here the other day, and I blocked him out, so I can actually
Yeah.
block people from here now. So it's changed a little bit. It's just a matter of me learning how to use the equipment and use it properly. Go check it out some more, but I will not be there gaming. That'll be a guarantee.
So I got a surprise for you guys.
Oh shit!
I got this beautiful box in the mail today.
And she is a beautiful. I mean, it is a beautiful box.
It's a beautiful box.
Play some zombies.
I'm sorry.
What?
But I'm gonna open it up live. I'm gonna open it live here on the show.
Live.
Does
For
it smell
you.
like coffee grounds? Oh,
I am not. I will not answer that.
On the grounds that he may not incriminate us.
So the box is from it's from Texas, so it may have coffee grounds, but it's from
You
the
gotta-
one and only Charlie Perez.
Uh-oh.
So you guys know that. I mean, to show that you've made it, you have to have what? You've got to have an action figure made for you. And that is exactly what this is.
Uh-oh. What's going on, Samantha? Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
There he is.
Bo Dean's got an action figure.
Bo Dean, the Bigfoot action figure.
Look at that. Damn. Look at that sexy beast.
Collect
Look,
them
he's
all.
got his
What-
ring
Are
light.
there more?
Well, there might be some more in the making.
Oh yeah.
But honest to God, I mean, he did a hell of a job on.
Yeah,
on
he
this.
did.
Yeah.
Even got the bibs, even got the pockets on the bibs right.
The bibs, the whole thing. He just fantastic. So again, you guys check out Charlie Perez on Facebook. He's making these all over the place. I know there's a couple more people that have hit him up as well. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys can.
Hell yeah.
But there he is there. Makes them all over. But I contacted him
That's badass.
about a month or so ago.
Our
And
boy
yeah,
Bo
he
Dean.
was willing to do it. So there you have it. Live on tonight's show, Bo Dean the Bigfoot action figure. He'll make the tour with us. We'll probably have a couple more made. Not quite sure if we'll sell them, but we'll have a couple more made to get them out.
He's my damn hero.
Mm.
If I ever grow up.
I thought it was cool as shit. Like I said, it's just the detail in him and everything else is spot on. He really did a great job with it. So
Candace, we
paranormal
appreciate
and
all your
plastic.
We appreciate
Oh,
all their
thank you,
support.
Candace.
We really do. Bo Dean's going to be an action figure. That's badass. Joe, all we got to do is go to the hobby shop and find a Frodo for you.
Nah, fuck all that extra figure now.
You already got one. It's Frodo.
I keep eating the way I've been lately since this whole smoking thing. I want to just get me a little Weeble.
Hey, don't be stealing my line.
Hey,
Weeble wobble weebles, but they won't fall.
Yeah.
Does Bo Dean eat Jack Link's beef jerky? No, he's not allowed to. The other Bigfoot, his cousin that's got that stick, doesn't like it. That's his job. Everybody's got to find their own job to do, man.
Right?
His cousin's got Jack Links. Bo Dean's got to find his own thing, and he did. He found Squatch GQ Energy Drink and Squatch GQ Magazines and LEP Productions. So he's got his little snitch to do. Everybody's got to
Right.
find their own thing. Bo Dean doesn't do Jack Link. And everybody asking for it, too. Can I get some beef jerky? Does he look like he's a beef jerky guy?
Right? You can get an energy drink. No beef jerky.
Yep. You would see my cousin get a beef jerky. That's what you ought to tell him. He ought to have a sign. My cousin's got the jerky. I got the drinks. Damn.
There it
Let's
is.
make-
Shirt made.
Yep.
Done.
Joe's got awful quiet now. We ain't talking about games. I'm
He's just
kidding.
he's lining up for Because you'll probably stream tonight, won't you? Do you try to stream every night?
No.
He
No?
shouldn't stream tonight.
I
Don't mean he
should.
won't. Shouldn't.
Oh no, I'm gonna take the night off.
Well,
I
Keep telling
was
yourself-
streaming before the show, so it's okay.
Keep telling yourself that.
can I make a request?
Okay.
I'm gonna need at least one, if not two, ashtrays,
Okay.
and I'm all out of fucking candles. So
Okay.
let's not forget about all that fantastic stuff that you're doing. Let's not push that shit to the side.
I know.
Actually, my son was over a while ago and saw your ashtray and was like, "Oh man, where'd you get that at?" I said, "I know a guy.
I got a guy.
So I know Devin was interested in getting one of your ashtrays, and so
Yeah, you know
we
what?
need some
Just
candles and
just let me know what colors you want and for the ashtrays, and yeah, I still got
Cool.
all the shit here, so I can knock them out for you.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And you guys got to let me know from the Angry Irishman. I got to meet up
Yes.
with him here soon. So if you guys need some more hot sauces and stuff, let me know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think all I have left is the pickle, so I'm gonna need some
Gotcha.
more. See, look, I
Yeah,
say
hopefully-
pickle and
Hopefully we all
pickle
have
and Jay's
pickle
ears
left.
perk up.
It's just a little pickle tickle. It'll be all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Come on, where's
Well,
the
that's
pickle
it.
Rick comments? Come on,
Yeah.
where's the pickle Rick comments?
Well, that said, I want to say good night because it's already after 10. I can get up in the morning. We appreciate you guys being here tonight, having some laughs with us. We appreciate everything you guys do, support us. Appreciate the shit out of it. And I'll shut up and let these guys say good night.
Hell yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support you give.
What these dudes said. You guys are amazing. Thanks again. Lots more coming from Skeptical Edge TV and LEP Productions. So you guys aren't going to be disappointed this year. We got a lot of shit going on.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good night.
See?